177. I tell you, it has never happened in the history of the world, it has never happened in the history of UNO, that for one common cause, these many countries, out of 192, 177 countries have immediately, in a short span, not even a year's time, 2 months' time, they all signed and, they not only just supported it, they co-sponsored this declaration. It means to say they're also joining India in the same, feeling that they co-sponsored this declaration and made it happen. In which 40 countries where Islam is kind of the official religion. In India, people are talking, oh, we will not do this, we will not do this, all still is happening. Though we talk of the Samadharma and all those things, that's what Swami and Sri Ramakrishna, Vivekananda, all have preached here. Shirdi Baba and all have preached here the universality of religions. But still in India, even today, after all these Mahatmas have come and preached, still people talk of all those. In fact, Muslims don't have a problem to do it. I've been going around and teaching them, in countries like Turkey and Saudi, and 3 days back, Baba Ramdev had been to Dubai, and then he had a mass yoga program there as well. So they don't have problem. Some of our own people who have problem, who want to create problem, they talk of all those, right? It's politics, it's all. But people all over the world have taken this, day, and they have supported this June 21st, which shows yoga has crossed boundaries, has embraced the whole universe. It has become the common science of the world today, right? So why would they support this day without knowing its importance? That shows they're all practicing this day. And why this day, June 21st, was taken? It is the longest day, summer solstice, which indicates the transit from the Uttarayana to Dakshinayana of the sun's movement is indicated there. The longest day also represents the movement of light from darkness. We say asatoma sadgamaya tamasoma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. That is what it is indicating, being of more light. Not in India we had less light because of the rain and the climate here. But world over, when you look at it, it's one common day where the sun's rays is more shining in the sky. And so this day was selected by all the yogis, and we in Bangalore should be really proud, because this, much before Modi could go to the UN and speak about it, all the great yoga masters of this country, Dr. B.K. Iyengar, Shri Ravi Shankar, Baba Ramdev, Sadhguru Jaggi Vasdev, Dr. H.R. Nagendra, and all people gathered together at Bangalore in 2011, December 4 and 5, to decide on this common day. And they discussed and then brought this common day, that June 21st, the longest day, can be taken because yoga is something connected to nature. Many said you should celebrate the birthday of Patanjali. In that we have various days even. If one school of yoga says today is Patanjali's birthday, the other school will say no, it's the other day. Right? If I say today is Ekadashi, then the Vaishnavites would say tomorrow is Ekadashi, and Madhvas would say it has happened 2 days back. So to come and agree on one common day as per the Indian calendar is a little difficult because of different calendars we have, the Chandrayana, the Sauramana and the Chandramana and all we have. So various differences we have. So to declare on one Indian day is difficult. And also, if we say the birthday of Patanjali, there are many other yoga schools even who don't take Patanjali as the foremost reference point of yoga. They take some other Rishi as the forerunner of yoga. So these are all there. But one thing common in all schools is that yoga is something connected to the nature. That's what we see when you see the names of the asanas, the postures. You see Vrikshasana named after a tree, or Parvatasana named after the mountain, and Bhujangasana and Salabhasana and Vyagrasana and Simhasana, Mayurasana, Mascha. So all these after the animals and all, that shows the ancient seers have lived an eco-friendly life. And they had that open-mindedness to learn from even the fellow animals and the trees and creatures around. Right? The Veda says, Ano Badraha Kratavo Yanto Vishwataha. So whenever they had a noble lesson to learn from nature, they learned that and adapted it in their life. Not only just sitting or standing in that way, but even the characters, when they looked at a tree, they said, Tarorabi Sahishnuna. We have to learn the patience just like a tree and then adapt that. Like be strong like a mountain. So for everything they had a lesson to learn, and that is what they adapted in their life, living an eco-friendly life. And for this eco-friendly life, the sun is a center. He is an energy giver for all. And therefore sun gains utmost importance in the yoga sadhana, in the yoga parampara. So a day connected to him was taken. And even The yoga parampara, if you see, how does it get started? From where did it get started? Yeah? Bhagavad Gita, very good. Very good. Bhagavad Gita. Bhagavad Gita is the yoga shastra. In fact, every chapter is called a yoga. And then we have 18 chapters which are all named as one or the other yoga. Right? And in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna is speaking all about yoga to Arjuna. And then now Arjuna has a doubt. He is asking, how do you know all this? He says, not only now, in the beginning of creation itself, I have spoken this. Then again Arjuna scratches his head. Why? Because we both are born almost in the same year. We are cousins. Then how do you say you have given this knowledge in the beginning of the creation itself? Then when Krishna has to show him his cosmic form of the Vishwarupa and say that he is the Ishvara. And so Krishna as the Ishvara, the universal consciousness, had given this knowledge of the yoga at the very beginning of creation itself. The beginning of Srishti. To whom did he give? The sun god, Vivaswan. Very good. So Krishna, the Yogeshwara, gave the signs of yoga, and who was the first receiver of this knowledge? Surya. And therefore that is why we give utmost importance for Surya, sun god, in the yoga parampara. That the center, the heart of yoga, if you ask what is the heart center of the yoga abhyasa, the practical aspects of yoga, it is Surya Namaskara, which we do every day. Right? So he is the foremost profounder of this yogic knowledge. Various other disciplines have come. Surya, if he is the first ever receiver, who was the first practitioner? Krishna is the first giver, the Lord of Yoga, so he is called Yogeshwara. Vivaswan, sun god, was the first receiver of this knowledge, and so we offer him the salutations. But the foremost practicing yogi, an exemplary yogi, in all his aspects, in all his dimensions, in all his avatars, we can see him to be a great yogi. Who is it? Shiva. And that's why we call him as Yogishvara, Yoginam Ishvara. Among the yogis, he is the Lord. And therefore he is Yogishvara.